and lost possession both times. So maybe the Rams are, or excuse me, maybe the Monarchs are thinking they can get another one.
We will see what happens. Is number 91. That is.
I think they probably took that intentionally just to give the punter more room to return, more room, I guess.
Yeah, the Monarchs, maybe with a little miscommunication. I don't know if that was exactly intentional, as some Monarchs look to be frustrated by that call as the punt is away and it drops and takes a Monarch friendly roll inside the 20-yard line and will be downed at the 18.
And this time, the Victor Valley Rams smartly just staying away from the ball. There was nobody near that ball. Of course, what Albert was just saying muffed the last two punts. And this time, wisely, erring on the side of caution, they completely stay away from it.
So that'll set the Rams up for a 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So that's a long way to go for the Rams.
As quarterback Seth Burbine comes out to command the offense, takes the snap, drops back, looking, caught over the middle,
stays on his feet,
down the sideline, and is out of bounds at the 31-yard line is where they'll mark him.
So Jed Anderson, he bounces off, fights off one tackle, and picks up the first down on the slant or the crosser.
Quarterback looking, dropping back to pass. It's a screen play.
And it's Don Henry.
Don Henry still going.
And that was a nice tackle there made by,
I believe that's number 9, Bradley Crawford,
Bryson Cobb there on the tackle, number 2. And the Rams are going with no huddle here as this time they hand the ball off to number 5. That was Larian Minor there with the carry, picking up 2 yards.
So 2nd and 7 for the Rams. Quarterback back to pass. Looking deep downfield. He has his receiver.
And that looks like it's going to be a catch. That was what a great catch that was. Number 14 there, Holden Eames there, coming down with the catch.
Yeah, that was a strong catch there. He went up to go get it and got popped in the air, but was able to hold on and flip the field for the Rams here. As bad snap.
It's a handoff again. Minor with
Minor.
There was issues with the exchange there, but Minor carries it for a 1-yard gain, I guess.
And that was number 55, Samuel Carbajal, on the tackle there. As the Rams will lose 1, so it'll be 2nd and 11 here for them. Quarterback back to pass. Looking. Evading pressure. Throwing. And
it's off the hands of Jet Anderson.
The hands of Jet Anderson. A little too high for him as he tried to go up and get it, but couldn't quite squeeze it.
But it's going to be a 3rd and long here for the Rams, and I think, this is a 3rd down here that the Monarchs can kind of bring the heat on the quarterback, Bourbon there, Seth Bourbon.
Yeah, so
you got 94 people listening to you.
So if you're the Rams here, what do you think a touchdown?
And here's a drop back. Seth Bourbon drops all the way back, throws,
and it's intercepted by number 34. That is Leonardo
Bongoldo, who's supposed to be a wide receiver according to the roster, but he ends up with the pick. So Leonard Bongoldo there out of Panorama City High School coming up with the catch, and that was just a bad read by the quarterback, Seth Bourbon. He throws it into coverage. There were hordes of Monarch defenders in that area, and he still throws it.
So the Monarchs will take over here on downs after the interception. Galvin Goulet back to take the snap. Fakes the handoff, sets, and elects to run the ball. And is brought down right around the line of scrimmage. no gain on the play, so that'll set the Monarchs up for a 2nd and 10.
There was number 27 there with the sack or the tackle, I guess. Andrew Olmos. 2:52 left here. A quick 2-minute, I guess, drill, you could say, for the Monarchs. Can they put up some points here? Reminder, they will get the ball back to start the second half.
Goulet back to
Good under
pass.
pressure, and that's
and
too high.
Just too high for his intended receiver. That was number 89. I believe
Yep, that
that's
is Grant Webb, who had that
Webb.
really great touchdown catch earlier. But that one was way too high for him. Grant Webb,
So
a
that'll-
freshman out of Los Angeles, Fairfax High School.
So that'll set the Monarchs up for a 3rd and 10 at their own 40
Third
yard
and
line.
long for the Monarchs here for Gavin Goulet. Let's see what they dial up here. It's going to have to be a long.
Goulet back
Gonna
to pass.
pass.
Looking over the middle and
Oh!
almost caught by Jeremiah
dropped.
Green, but he just couldn't hold on to it.
That was a back shoulder kind of throw. Jeremiah Green, I don't think he expected that ball. It kind of just came to him, and he wasn't expecting it. And I think that's probably why he dropped it. He wasn't expecting it.
Yeah,
I think he turned a little too late, and then the ball was right there when he wasn't expecting it.
they elected to throw back shoulder there, so we'll see what happens. But it's a 4th down here for the Monarchs. Albert?
Absolutely. He almost had that.
The
Hit him
Monarchs
right in
left
the
it.
hands, but he wasn't ready, as
Punt.
Razin said. The punt's away, and it does go out of bounds at the 26, 27, 30-yard line.
And once
So
again, the
will
Rams
take over.
smartly staying away from that punt, and wanting nothing to do with it after those two muffs.
That is true. The Rams have they've found the cheat code there. They're just not going to have a punt returner back there. They can't muff the punt if there's nobody back there.
So the Rams will take over on downs here from the 30-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 with 2 minutes and 27 seconds left in the half. And even though they have no timeouts, they will get a timeout here due to the new 2-minute timeout added to college football this season.
So it is still a two-score game, though. It's a 9-point
Shotgun
game.
formation over the middle, and it is dropped. Intended for
Jed Anderson.
number 4, Jed Anderson, who just couldn't squeeze it as he heard footsteps.
Yeah, that was a tight window throw there, Jed Anderson. It was probably had a little too much heat on that pass for Jed Anderson to handle, and it wasn't probably placed where it needed to be placed.
So that sets up 2nd down for the Rams. Quarterback takes a snap, looking over the
And that's
middle,
incomplete.
and incomplete as he looked to hold on, but contact jarred it out as
Don
he hit
Henry
the
there.
ground.
Almost had it, Don Henry. He went up for it, got it, but unable to come down with it, losing it at the end. So 3rd and 10 here, 3rd and long for Victor Valley here. The Monarchs could potentially get the ball back again if they can come up with a stop here on 3rd and 10.
Yeah, and the Rams going fast here. There's still 2 minutes, 14 seconds left. As the quarterback looks to pass over the
And
middle,
it's caught
caught,
Anderson,
still going.
and he has the first
and
down.
he's got the first down,
Was brought down at the end there by Frankel.
brought down by
But-
Frankel at the 49-yard line.
But Jed Anderson with a crucial 3rd down catch, clutch catch here to get the Rams another set of downs.
And as they move the chains, that'll take us into the 2-minute timeout here at Monarch Stadium in Valley Glen, California. As the sun has come down and the floodlights are on.
And it's not getting any easier to see those numbers on the Victor Valley jerseys as well. But yeah, 29-20. Just a quick pause for station identification. You're listening to the new 95.1 KVCM Monarch Radio, the voice of Valley College. In fact, I believe you can actually listen to and watch at the same time if you go to the YouTube channel if we go to our YouTube channel, you can actually see and hear us at the same time, almost like a simulcast.
Okay, his father just came up here. That's why. Yeah, Jerron. Derek. Oh, my bad. Yeah, Jerron.
So the Rams have it at the 49-yard line, 1st and 10 here as they look to score to end the half. Quarterback drops back, evading pressure, rolling out
Pocket.
to his right, and he will keep it and run out of bounds after gaining about 4 on the play there. Good heads-up play by
Seth Bourbon.
Seth Burbine to get a gain of 4 there with his legs.
So far, an exciting contest here for both teams. It's still one two-score game, but still, the game feels really close.
Yeah, it's a high-scoring, fast-paced game as the Rams have elected to run hurry-up offense for most of the game here. So Burbine back to pass, looking over the middle, caught, makes a move,
Anderson
makes a
again.
man miss, and is down
Never
at
mind.
the 25-yard
That's
line.
Meisman with the catch, number 13, I believe.
So that'll set the Rams up for a 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line here as they're moving the ball well with a minute and a half left. Quarterback back to pass, looking in the flat. He has his receiver who gets out of bounds smartly to stop the clock here. That was, I believe, number 5, Minor again. We are at the 19-yard line here as they run it. But
And
the
the
play
whistle is
blown
blown.
dead by the refs. We'll see what the call here is.
So, timeout Valley. So, they have no more timeouts remaining, and we have 1:22 left here in the half. The Rams have it at the Monarchs 18-yard line. They're on their offensive drive on this drive.
So yeah, after that big first down play over the middle, the Rams have looked to move it pretty quickly here as they're looking to score. And
Yeah, the no huddle tempo has been the go-to, the calling card here for the Rams this game, and they've caught the Monarchs off guard a couple of times with that. So I guess they're persisting with it.
so we're still in the timeout here.
So a long huddle here by the Victor Valley Rams.
Both teams come out. Game plan set out of the Monarchs' last timeout. Looking for a stop here to hold their lead at 9 points. Quarterback looks to pass. Caught
Don Henry with the catch and
by
corralled.
John Henry and corralled by Deron Atwood on the coverage.
But they will pick up. The chains will move, though. They will pick up another first down, it looks like. Yep.
And they will run it and not get much. Maybe a gain of 3 there by their running back, Minor.
So Victor Valley on the doorstep of another score here.
They've got to go quickly.
Inside
here,
the
though.
10. The clock is still rolling, yeah. So they do have to kind of go quickly, and they have no timeouts left. They cannot stop the clock with a
Quarterback
timeout.
looking back to pass. Scrambling. Tries to do it himself and
But-
is met at the
And Victor
5-yard
Valley have to
line.
keep going. They have to get back up. Again, no timeouts. Can't stop the clock.
The quarterback
Under 29,
Irvine
30 seconds
there.
left.
tried to do it himself as nobody was open. Good coverage by the Monarchs and good heads-up awareness to
So not sure why the
swallow
clock
them
has
up.
stopped for some reason. It should still now it's running again.
20 seconds left for the Rams. Luke's end zone.
And no flag.
And no flag.
Lots
It
of
is
contact there.
dropped.
Number
As
7 was there in coverage. Kamani Anderson.
pass was low there as it hits the ground.
Lots of contact. I'm kind of surprised there wasn't a flag thrown there, but
Yeah, I mean,
Kamani Anderson in coverage.
So the Rams will take the points here, go for 3 with this field goal try. Probably a smart play, and this make this a 1-possession game. And the snap and the kick.
and
That's
it
good.
is good.
So the Rams make it a 1-score game here. 29-23 the score.
9 seconds
with 9
left.
seconds left here to go. So with 9 seconds, I'm not sure whether they'll elect to run some plays here, or will they just be content with taking a knee and just going in to the locker room for the halftime. But we
Well,
will see.
we still have the kickoff here, so we'll see what the Monarchs special teams can cook up on the kick return here, as they have number 28. That is Noah Frankel and Tier Butler back to receive this kick.
We know.
So here we go, folks. 9 seconds left. The kick is away, and it's high and not very deep as it bounces and is recovered. The Monarchs.
That was a weird kind of onside kick almost. It seemed like.
That is number 26, Dalen Gray, who falls on it to give the Monarchs possession at the 32-yard line. 33-yard line, excuse me.
So 6 seconds left. I would guess the Monarchs will just be content with taking a knee and going to the locker room for the halftime. And it looks like that's the way they're setting up. So the Monarchs will have a 6-point lead going into the halftime. And I think that lead could have been bigger had they not given up, of course, the kick return touchdown. And then another couple touchdowns. But yeah, 23 to 29. I think the Monarchs will have to tighten up defensively.
Yeah, the special teams touchdown by the Rams there early kind of hurt them a little bit, but they were able to bounce back. But the Rams were able to put together a nice drive at the end of the half, ending in 3 points to make it a one-score game going into halftime. It's a high-scoring game so far, as the score is 29 to 23. And we will see you after the half. Thank you.
We'll see you after halftime.
There we go. Hello, hello. This would be 95.1 KVCM Monarch Radio, the voice of Valley College.
Two-time Hall of Fame inductee for cross country and track and field, Mike Wagema. Now we'd like to introduce our current athlete. Softball. Head coach Andrea Contreras. Women's water polo. Head coach Pete LaPorta. Men's baseball. Head coach Will Skett. And men's basketball. Head coach Virgil Watson. Thank you, and please join us in wishing your athletes a good luck this season.
95.1 KBCM Monarch Radio, the voice of Valley College. This is Joseph Martinez calling of the 95 KBCM Broadcasting Club. Thank you very much for tuning in. I am manning camera, as you guys can tune in from LAVC Athletics. Please tune in on our also KBCM Live, which is our radio station here on campus, which would be Monarch Radio on Twitch. Again, thank you again for tuning in. It has been a very big pleasure to have you guys do this and listen to us. We did have troubles, but thank you again for sticking by. And we're here to help you all. Thank you all so much for tuning in and hope all is well. This has been 95.1 KBCM Monarch Radio, the voice of Valley College. This is DJ Joseph reporting. Again, 95.1 KBCM Monarch Radio, the voice of Valley College. Thank you again for tuning in. This has been a very big pleasure. We're still going on. We do have 8 minutes going on. And I'm looking forward to having Josh and Razim take over for you guys and talk to y'all. It's been a very big pleasure. Let alone, I wish you guys could tune in to the LAVC Athletics on YouTube. We are streaming live where you guys can hear the audio and video and see the audio and video all together all at once. So please tune in. It was very nice to do this and get this together and finally work it out. And again, please tune in to 95.1 KBCM Monarch Radio on live Twitch. It would be at LAVC Athletics on YouTube. And yes, this has been the KBCM 95.1 KBCM Monarch Radio, the voice of Valley College. This has been DJ Turtle, or Turtle Swag Lord, reporting.
So we're back on here for the second half of this LA Valley College football game versus the Victor Valley Rams here, with the score being the Monarchs 29, Rams 23 here at Monarch Stadium in Valley Glen, California, as they're just about to kick off. Valley will be receiving to start the second half, and it looks like they will have two players back deep, Tier Butler and Noah Frankel.
Short caught and still going on his feet down at about the 43-yard line.
And that is number 26, I believe, Dylan Gray there with the return. That was a short kick. Dylan Gray
So that's
wasn't standing all the way back. He was standing a little bit up from where Frankel and Tier Butler were standing.
that'll bring up first and 10 for the Monarchs from the 42-yard line to start the half. And Coach Lester Towns elects to bring Darius Warren out to man the offense. Hands it off to Christian Flores. Finds a seam up the middle.
Flores.
Makes a man miss. Still going and
Finally brought down there at the end by
the 30-yard line as he's wrestled down by number 17. That is Devon Smith.
Okay, I thought that was 23. I guess I couldn't see the number there, but. And here's a handoff again to Flores, and this time I think he's going to lose yardage.
Good job by the Rams to snuff that out. So Coach Lester Towns electing to go with Darius Warren at quarterback.
Yeah, Darius Warren started the game, then was pulled. Gavin Gillette came into the game for a few series, and now Warren back out there.
So second and 11 for the Monarchs. Hands it off to Christian Flores, and he gets about two before he's tackled by the defensive line, of the Rams.
Of course, last game we saw all four quarterbacks come out onto the field and get snaps. Amias Hart and Dylan Avia, along with Darius Warren and Gavin Gillette. And we'll see if the other two quarterbacks see the field today. But so far it's been Darius Warren and then Gavin Gillette, and now back to Warren.
So some good defense by the Victor Valley Rams. That's
Third and
long for the Monarchs. Warren rolls right, looks downfield, and has his receiver, but it
Goes off the hands of David
dropped
Reed.
by David Reed, as he couldn't quite corral the bullet pass by Darius Warren.
I think David Reed probably wasn't expecting the pass. I mean, he thought the defensive back would have deflected that away, but the ball went past the defensive back and it bounced off the hands of David Reed.
So
And that'll be fourth down. It looks like the Monarchs will be sending out their punt unit.
can't tell, are they punting it here?
They are
or-
punting. We can see number 91 there, the punter out there, Irving Santiano. But I think that delay game was intentional to give them more room, but they will be punting. We can see number 91 out there, the punter, Santiano, Irving Santiano.
So the Monarchs take a delay of game as it's fourth down and they elect to punt here. Punt is
Here's the
away.
punt.
Good punt.
And can they pin him outside the end zone? No. Good effort though by number
end zone.
34, but unable to keep the ball out of the end zone.
That was a good effort by number 34, Leonard Bongolato, I believe.
Leonard Bongaldo there with a great effort to try and
Yeah.
keep the ball out of the end zone, but unable to, and it will be a touchback.
Yes, I'm sorry, I butchered his last name. But yes, good effort. Unfortunately, for the Monarchs, it goes into the back of the end zone, so the Rams will have it at the 20-yard line as they
So
are
the
set to
Monarchs-
drive down the field.
Or rather, the Rams will take over at the 25 after the touchback. Or actually, no, yeah,
20.
the 20.
Handoff up the middle, and that's number 5.
Minor there.
So that sets up 2nd and 4 after the nice gain of 6. Quarterback drops about to pass, looking deep, and overthrows his receiver. That was intended for number 13.
It was Meisman.
Kale Meisman. Good coverage by Deron Atwood on defense.
So that's
there.
going to bring up a 3rd and 4 here for the Rams. I guess they have the playbook open here. It is a 3rd and short, relatively short. So they have a few options here in terms of what they can do.
Receiver
They're
in
still
motion.
their own.
Irvine
Of the
back to
field.
pass, looking down the middle, and it is off the hands of Don
That's
Henry.
Don Henry there. That was a tight window throw again. It was zipped. It had a lot of zip on it. And it was a little low too. So Don Henry couldn't quite come down with or couldn't quite corral it. And that will bring up 4th down.
So
So now Franco back to receive, and the Rams will punt here with 12:39 left here in the 3rd quarter. Can't quite make out who the punter is for the Rams because of the number.
punches away. It's high
It's a
and
short
short.
kick.
Everybody
And
getting out of the way as it
the
takes
Rams
a
once
bounce.
again smartly trying to stay away from it after those mishaps early on in the game.
And the ball will be downed at the Monarch 43-yard line as the Monarchs will take over on downs. Darius Warren still out there at quarterback for Coach Lester Towns.
Monarchs still with a 6-point lead here, 12:28 left in the 3rd quarter. And Warren back out there with the single back formation.
Receiver in motion. Maxwell Weir.
That's
Handoff to
Amonte
the
Green.
outside.
Finds the angle.
Bounces out and gets to about the 49-yard line before he's tackled out of bounds by number 48.
I think that was 42 with the tackle.
42 with the tackle, excuse me. That is McWashie for the Rams.
And for the 1st and 5, so there was a 5-yard run there by Amonte Green. And now that's the 2nd and 5 with, once again, a single back formation with trips on the top.
Warren looks back to pass and intended for Tavon Mitchell, but
With
couldn't
good
quite
coverage
hold
there by
on.
number 29. Atlas Bailey there with the coverage on
Yeah, and Bailey,
Tavion Mitchell.
Bailey was able to close out quickly and get his hands on that ball. Tavion Mitchell almost had it in his grasp, but it was swatted out of his hands for an incomplete pass. That'll set up 3rd and 5 for the Monarchs. here.
Still with the empty backfield, or not empty backfield, with the single back. And an audible, I guess, being called here by the quarterback, Warren.
Warren takes a snap, hands it off.
And Green, I don't think he got the 1st down. I think he's just short.
Is about 2 or 3
I think
yards
number-
short of the 1st down.
Making the tackle is number 95, Byron Jones from Victor Valley.
We'd like to thank you all listening out there in the YouTubeverse as you join us here at LA Valley College for this matchup between the Monarchs and the Rams. Your Monarchs are leading 29-23. 4th down, Monarchs.
And looks like
Darius
they're
Warren
going
in
for
the
it.
shotgun.
Fakes the
And it's
pass.
caught.
Caught over the middle. Ben Baker. The
Baker.
10, the 5, touchdown. No one's going to catch
Touchdown!
it.
Ben Baker finds a little seam on the slant, and no one back deep. It looks like the Rams had their safeties creeping up, but there was no one back deep to cover, no safety, and Ben Baker runs all the way in, probably about at least got to be 40 yards for the touchdown on a simple slant.
Yeah, blown coverage there by the Rams leads to the
Rams
score by
not
Ben Baker.
having a deep safety deep on that play. And that's blocked.
Dalen Ortiz's kick is blocked.
Interesting. Ben Baker, who just caught the touchdown pass, he was the holder on that play, and I'm not sure if that was on him, but that punt was blocked. But that extra point attempt was blocked, and the score will stay 35-23. I didn't quite see who blocked it. Apologies, but that was a blocked extra point.
So that missed extra point will bring the score to 35-23 in favor of the Monarchs, making it a 15-point game.
The Monarchs gave up a lot of big plays, but on that occasion they get a big play.
Excuse me. Yeah, 12-point game. I'm sorry.
Once again, we'll take this opportunity to do a station identification. You're listening to the new 95.1 KVCM Monarch Radio, the voice of Valley College. And you're listening to today's coverage of LA Valley College football, where they're taking on the Victor Valley Rams, with the Monarchs currently leading 35-23.
Ortiz.
It's a squib.
Squib kick. Corralled down the middle, finds a seam, and is tackled at the 30-yard line. That's number 26.
And a flag comes out at the end there. There's some scuffle going on between the players as well.
Dalen Gray with the good shoestring tackle to stop the punt return there by the Rams.
So a meeting of the minds with the officials. We'll wait for Tony Clayton to tell us what the flag is for on the field.
I think there could have possibly been a late hit or a late something unsportsmanlike. I saw some scuffle.
So the late hit will back the Rams up 15 yards as they will set up for 1st and 10 at the.
So late hit was called on Irving Daniels, number 86 for Victor Valley. So after that late hit, the Rams will be backed up all the way on their own 17. So unnecessary penalty there. And it looks like they were paused for some reason. Lester Towns taking an issue with something with the officials there. Lester Towns currently having a chat with one of the officials. I think he probably has an issue with something out there.
As he's brought over 2 officials to talk to them to iron things out and see what. I don't quite know what he's upset about, but seems like they've got it all sorted out. Here we go. 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line for the Rams. Receiver in motion. Handoff up the middle. Cuts back. And still going before he is tackled at the 22-yard line for a gain of 5. That's Samuel Carbajal, able to swallow up that running back. Quarterback looking to pass, rolls, and tries to scramble and gets sacked by number 33, Tier Butler.
Tier Butler with a great player recognition there, sniffing out the quarterback, and that's a loss of yards. And now it's 3rd and 6 for the Rams as they go quick once again.
Looking deep downfield.
And it's caught. That's
What
Don
a
Henry
play by Don Henry
beating a double team there.
as he's able to flip the field for the Rams.
Hernandez brings him down, but not before a huge gain, putting the Rams here at the 39-yard line.
The Rams go quick, screen play, tight ropes to sideline and steps out of bounds.
Yeah, the Rams once again trying to catch the Monarchs off guard by going tempo. with no huddle as the flag's out there on the field. Flag on the play.
They absolutely did catch them off guard again with that hurry up offense. The Monarchs not set, and the Rams ran a play, caught them off guard, get a free 5 yards right here.
So seems to be a little bit of confusion here. Looking.
On the defense. Foul penalty. Replay. First down.
So there was an illegal substitution on the Monarchs.
So illegal substitution there on the Monarchs.
The Rams 5 yards and set up first down again for them. It seems
If it's illegal substitution, shouldn't they be going the other way? Why are the Rams coming back? Or was it on the offense?
they called it on the defense. I'm not so
If it's defense,
sure.
they should be walking the other way.
Yeah,
Now they are.
the refs seem to be a little confused here.
Yeah, lots of confusion out there. They said illegal substitution on defense, but then the Rams were walking backwards when they should have been walking the other way.
So the ball is currently spotted at the Monarch 29-yard line, setting up 1st and 10 for the Rams. Whistle is blown. We'll see what this is. Seems as though the officials are making sure everything is correctly in order.
And the whistle from the officials, and here we go.
Burbine back to pass. Looking deep, scrambling. Throwing
Goes
towards
deep.
the end zone.
And broken up,
just
incomplete.
out of the hands of his receiver.
Atwood there in coverage.
Intended for,
Don Henry. Atwood with the coverage on Don Henry there.
was that Don Henry?
I think that was number 1, Don Henry.
That says numbers.
No, that wasn't number 1. My bad. Apologies. Once again, hard to see the numbers as.
Lipscomb as he drops back again.
And this time it's caught.
over the middle. That's
It's Meisman with the catch
13,
over the middle.
Meisman.
And that will set the Rams up with a first down with 9 minutes left here. And they're now at.
Going quickly, handing the ball off. Counter.
And the pile gets pushed all the way forward inside the 5. Still not down.
And the refs will blow it dead as he looks to have gained a good amount of yardage. They will mark him down at the
Confusion out there on the field as the Rams are trying to make substitutions. Looks like they finally set up.
Here.
Here's a snap, handoff, and that is
he is swallowed up in the backfield.
That's Irving Santiana there. Santiana, who also doubles as the punter, making the defensive stop there.
So the Rams getting set for second down. Burbine drops back to pass. Looks over the middle, and it is dropped off of the hands of his receiver, who just couldn't squeeze it. That looks to be number 4, Jet Anderson, who was the intended target.
Yeah, and if that ball was thrown on stride, that was a touchdown because he had that angle all the way to the end zone. No one was there. So from a would-be touchdown to now a 3rd and 5.
Quarterback drops back to pass.
As Burbine throws
Look
again,
towards
and
the
this
back of the
time,
end zone, and it is caught for the touchdown.
and that's Meisman there with the touchdown grab.
As he was just able to work his way to the back corner of the end zone on that corner route, and no one on the Monarchs seemed to have been able to account for him as he hauls the ball in and gets 6.
And the extra point is
pending,
blocked.
and it is blocked by the Monarchs. That's
And number 24, Connor there blocking it. Noah Connor with the extra point block.
Noah Connor with the block. 35, Rams, 29. So the Monarchs holding on to a 6-point lead here. 7:47 left to go in the third quarter. And the hurry-up offense of the Rams continuing to give the Monarchs trouble.
Yeah. So a tit for tat there. The Monarchs, or rather the Rams, blocked the Monarchs' extra point attempt, and the Rams in turn, or the Monarchs in turn, blocked the Rams' extra point attempt.
So the Rams will kick it off. It'll be Tavon Mitchell and short
Another
kick
short
here.
kick, and they'll just let it go out of bounds. And that'll set the Monarchs up at the 40-yard line after the kickoff out of bounds. So that will be, the ball will go to the 40-yard line, I believe, after the kickoff out of bounds.
So the officials waiting for the chains to be moved here before play starts.
So the ball is at the 38. Interesting. I guess that wasn't out of bounds.
Guess the ball just went out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
By the kicking team. 5-yard penalty. Committed a kick. First down.
I thought kick out of bounds would result in the ball being placed at the 40, I guess.
Or
Not.
takes a snap.
That's this wide receiver screen, and that one's going nowhere as the Rams snuffed it out really quickly. That was
And hold on here.
Kamani
The Rams-
Jones there with the catch.
The Rams seem to have the ball, but guess the receiver was down by contact before the fumble occurred.
So the Monarchs lose yardage on that 3-yard loss. Now it's a 2nd and 13. After that screen, wide receiver screen got blown up there by the Rams.
Warren in the shotgun with one back in the backfield. Takes a snap, hands it off.
This time with a little hole here is Monte Green, and he goes past the 45.
To about the 46-yard line.
Jaron Bruce there with the stop, with the tackle.
That'll set the Monarchs up for a 3rd and short. It'll be 3rd and 3 here. Or 3rd and 4, excuse me, from the 45-yard line. Warren back to pass. Over the middle, it's
And
caught
that's caught.
by Maxwell Weir.
That was a quick hitter there by Darius Warren. A little tight window throw here, and Max Wire there, or Weir, there with the tight window grab. That came at him quick, and he was able to hold on to the ball. So a good reception, a good clutch reception there by Weir.
Sets the Monarchs up for 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. Warren still out there.
Still a shotgun.
Takes the snap, hands it off to Flores,
Flores,
who gets popped.
and he runs into a wall of defenders.
He'll get about
Lots
1
of-
yard.
Lots of shotgun formation for the Monarchs. I don't think I've seen them run a play under center.
Yeah,
Maybe that's just their style.
They seem to be running a lot of shotgun this game. I forget if they did it last game as much. I don't think they did.
It looks like another shotgun here with a pistol formation with 3 receivers here on the near side with the trips.
Warren takes a snap, hands it off
That's
to Green,
Green
who
again.
cuts back, still on his feet, and is tackled
Picks
at
up a
the
few yards.
45-yard line by number
95 there on the stop. That was Byron Jones there on the stop. Defensive lineman for the Victor Valley Rams. As the LA Valley Monarchs make some substitutions after that 2nd down play. And here's now 3rd down play.
Warren back to pass.
Goes back,
Looking,
looks to throw,
rolling left. Downfield.
and it's caught.
He has his
David
receiver.
Reed all the way in. For
Touchdown.
Oh, no.
They mark him short.
I think he's
It
just
looked to be
short.
a touchdown at first.
David Reed almost thought he had a touchdown, and he looks like he's disappointed because he thought he had the touchdown. I would be too.
huge reception there and great second effort. to
Incredible catch there
reach
by
out.
David Reed. Completely contested on the sideline, dragging it, like managing to stay on his feet, almost getting a touchdown. And it looks like there's once again some communication issues for the Monarchs as this comes to direct snap,
Direct snap
or
to
not direct
Gavin
snap,
Goulet,
but a quarterback run.
who runs it in for the touchdown.
And Gavin Gillette comes in for that end zone package, I guess. Takes the snap and runs it in for the touchdown. I guess Darius Warren was quarterbacking the whole drive.
So a little tush push there to get.
But a little tush
6
push here, an
points.
end zone package run for Gavin Gillette, who has a rushing touchdown in this game, to go with his passing touchdown he had earlier. So Gavin Gillette, I think he's been on a roll. Of course, coming off a 2-touchdown game last time versus Compton, and now already has a touchdown pass and a touchdown rush. So Gavin Gillette among the scorers here for Valley.
So Lester Towns, quarterback by committee, seems to pay off for the Monarchs again, taking the lead here, 41-29 over the Rams.
And
And the
that
extra
one-
point will make it 42.
So the Rams, or rather the Monarchs, answering right back after the Rams scored that touchdown. The Monarchs score a touchdown of their own to put the game back up by 2 scores.
So the score now is 42-29 in favor of the Monarchs as they get set to kick it off to the Rams. And Rosine, it seemed that you would be correct in your prediction that it would be a high-scoring game so far.
Yep.
What have you seen so far that is allowed for the such a high-scoring game?
Lots of big plays, just like last game. We've seen that last big play. David Reed, he didn't get the touchdown, but he had that reception all the way down at the end, near the end zone. And we've seen a kick return for a touchdown, and we've seen some other huge plays, some huge throws.
Kick is away, fielded just inside the 10-yard
Wobbled at
line.
first.
Going, and he
And
gets
there was a hit out of bounds there, it looked like,
return
but no
until he
flag.
gets to the 15-yard line. That is number 7,
McCubbin.
Joseph McCubbin, on the return.
That nearly looked like a hit out of bounds, but guess he was still in bounds.
A good return as he's able to cut up for a gain of about 43 yards. Excuse me, 45 yards. There's a foul on the play. Blindside block on the return team. That's going to be a
And that will help the
15-yard
Monarchs.
penalty, as that'll move the Rams back to the 30-yard line.
So the special teams of the Rams continuing to dog their offense here, putting them in a hole, setting them up at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, special teams blunders have been the story of this game. Earlier on, of course, those 2 miscues on special teams.
Handoff, and he is met right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, as I was saying, like special teams miscues have been the story of the game for the Rams. We saw those 2 miscues on punt returns for the Rams, and then after that they chose to just stay away from punts completely, not touching
Quarterback
them.
back to take the snap, looking over the middle. It's caught,
Anderson, and there's a hard hit there.
popped by number 24.
So Noah Connor with the hard hit on
Noah
receiver
Connor.
Jed Anderson. Hard hit Noah Connor there with the
That's strong defense there by the Monarchs. Brings
So
up
third
third
and
and
10.
long.
and
Quarterback
here's
looking back to pass all the time. Over the middle, caught.
and that was Jed Anderson
Called
again
in by Jet
for the first
Anderson.
down. So Seth Bourbon to Jed Anderson here for the first down at the 49-yard line. Now at the Rams.
Rams hand it off. Bounces to the outside, still going down the sideline and steps out of
Step.
bounds. That is number 20, I believe, Jordan Duran. Or
I think number 30 actually. 30.
30,
I'm not sure if it's
excuse me.
31 or 39 or 30 or 39. I'm not sure. We do have spotters, but
Handoff again up the middle. And he is swallowed up at about the 37-yard line. Call it the 38. That will set the Rams up for a 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1 here for the Rams. And here's Bourbon again.
Drops back, pressure
back.
coming, and the ball hits the ground as Burbine was hit as he threw.
Yeah, Jorge George Hernandez there with the hit on Seth Bourbon. I thought that possibly also could have nearly was probably a roughing the passer, but no flag thrown there. And that'll be a 4th and 1 here.
It seemed to me as the quarterback was hit as he was throwing, which stopped the forward momentum.
And it looks like they will go for it here, and a timeout has been called by the Monarchs.
Timeout. That's the first short timeout of the second half.
So it looked like the Rams were lining up to go for it here on 4th down in that tush-push kind of, I guess, formation Albert was mentioning earlier. But the Monarchs rather, I guess, realizing that they weren't lined up to stop it, calling a timeout.
Albert, what did you think of the tush push?
Well, it seems to work for the Rams, so I would expect them to come out again, and they're just going to go with the attitude of, you can see what we're going to do, you can bet what we're going to do, now you have to try to stop it. I don't know if the Monarchs are going to be able to. Let's see what kind of personnel they come out here with. I would hope they'd stack the middle, but that'll leave you open for a big fake. So the Rams do come to the line in that heavy formation. Quarterback is in the shotgun, getting a signal from the sideline.
I think it's going to be a direct snap, actually.
Yeah, it's going to be a
and it's a run up the middle.
Minor.
And the ball is out, and the Monarchs got it.
Monarchs look to have it.
I think Noah Connor fell on top of it, and I think it's Monarchs' ball. Yes, it is Monarchs' ball.
Monarchs' ball as Noah Connor was able to get to the ball first.
I believe it was number 5 there with the direct snap. Yep, it was Latavian Minor taking the direct snap. I think he got the first down, but then he fumbles it, and Noah Connor, alert, right there, falls on top of it. And the Monarch with a huge turnover here.
So that heavy formation backfires on the Rams this time with a fumble on the play. That was a huge miscue on the Rams. Let's see if the Monarchs can capitalize.
And it looks like it's Darius Warren back out there. And it looks like there was some movement. A false start. I think that will be on Wire there.
Be on Maxwell Weir.
So Maxwell Weir there with the false start. And the Monarchs will go back 5 yards. After that takeover there, Noah Connor with the fumble recovery. The Monarchs must have ran those fumble recovery drills in practice.
Warren in the backfield. Hands it off to Flores. Oh, fakes the handoff. Excuse me.
It's Weir again, and he gets upended.
And he's upended for a loss of about 5. So it'll.
I'm not sure who the tackler was. That was
number 21.
Shamar Phillips on the tackle, upending Maxwell Weir before preventing him from picking up any yardage on that play.
So it'll set up 3rd and 16 for the Monarchs here. Warren back to pass. Evades
Pocket
defenders.
Collapses, throws.
Looks towards the middle, and it's
caught
by Tavon Mitchell, but he will be short of the line to gain. Setting up 3rd and
So Tavon Mitchell with the grab.
here for the Monarchs.
It is third.
Flores in the backfield. Warren takes a
And a
snap.
fake to Flores. Looks
Play
to
action
pitch.
and can't get away from the defense as he's swallowed up. That is number 27 on the tackle, Andrew Olmos.
So almost there on the tackle. The Rams there on the now down 42 to. Whoops, my bad.
So the Monarchs will punt here. Low snap. Good kick by the Monarchs here as it takes a friendly roll and bounces around inside the 20 at the 16-yard line, is where the officials will mark it.
It is fourth quarter here in here at Monarch Stadium in Valley Glen, California. The Monarchs lead 42 to 29.
So this is the money quarter here. Last game, the Monarchs came into the fourth quarter with a 17-point lead, and the game ended with the Monarchs coming out holding on to an 8-point lead to close the game out. Tonight, they will have a 13-point lead over the visiting Victor Valley Rams. And as the fourth quarter comes up, we will see how this one will come to a close as the Rams have it at the 21-yard line, 1st and 10 to go.
And no lead is saved, like I was saying, Josh. Last game, I think the Monarchs had a lead late in that game by more than 2 scores. But the Compton College, they brought it down to 1
Screen
score.
pass, caught, makes a man miss, and is upended at the 15-yard line.
That was number 6, I guess, with the
George Hernandez
reception.
on the tackle. Quarterback looking, back to pass, evading defenders, pressure, Tier
it's
Butler got there.
incomplete. Jet Anderson was target, but he couldn't corral it.
Great pressure by Tier Butler to have the quarterback get rid of the ball quickly. That'll bring up 3rd and 10 for the Victor Valley Rams. Quarterback looking, throws over the
Goes
middle,
deep, and it's
it is
nearly intercepted.
tipped, and great coverage there. by
Duron
Nathan
Atwood almost
Klein.
had it. It bounced off a couple of Monarchs defenders. Duron Atwood had the chance to come down with it, but couldn't.
It was originally tipped by Dane Rose. Great coverage on the play. I'm sure the Monarchs defense wished they had that one back, as it could have been an interception, but as it stands, it'll be 4th and 10, and the Rams will bring the punt team on as Noah Frankel is back to receive the kick. And looks like another fake, but
And that will
didn't get it off. And both teams will let it bounce and
looks
roll.
like they fell for that fake, and there was flag coming out. Probably unsportsmanlike for that play, because the players kept on going. Didn't realize that it was not a fake. They thought it was a fake, and the players kept going and kind of trying to tackle each other. But I think there was an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty coming.
Active play. Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Victor Valley. 15-yard penalty.
So that penalty is going to go against Victor Valley for unnecessary roughness. So the Monarchs will have great field position to start as they are set up at the Victor Valley 49-yard line to start their drive as quarterback Darius Warren comes out to man the offense.
So I wonder if they'll go back to Gavin Glett in this game, or will Darius Warren close
Warren
out this
takes the
game?
snap, throws in the flat. Receiver makes a man miss down the sideline and out of bounds. Just short of the first down. That'll set up 2nd and 9.
Jeremiah Green there with the reception, just short of the first down line, almost picking up a first down.
Yeah, nifty move to get past that defender on the sideline there.
Jeremiah Green, a freshman out of Lathrop, California.
2nd and 1.
Fake
Screen
and
play. And
throw a quick hitter to Jeremiah Green.
but it's
is
just out in
incomplete.
front of him as he can't get there. They'll set up 3rd and short for the Monarchs. And we have an injured player out on the field. That's a Victor Valley Ram. I'm not quite able to see the number from my vantage point as the trainers will come out and check on him. So that is, correct me if I'm wrong, Albert, but that's the 2nd Victor Valley Ram that's gone down this game.
I do believe that's correct. So we'll see if he's able to get off the field on his own, under his own power. The Monarchs, on the other hand, they have a chance to blow this game wide open. 42-29 on top of the Rams here in the fourth quarter. 13:45 left to go. And the Monarchs are in business. 3rd down and 1 from their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, the Monarchs with the 3rd and 1 here, if they can convert.
And Coach Lester Towns will elect to bring Gavin Goulet out for this 3rd and short play.
So far we've only seen 2 quarterbacks, Goulet and Warren. No sign of Amaya Hart
Monarchs line up,
yet. And Goulet
push it. Goulet
gets the first down, and a lot
Going
more still on his
forward.
feet. The
still
pile
on his
gets
feet.
pushed all the way past the 25. So Gavin Goulet is almost the quarterback of choice when it comes to these 4th and 1 short yardage situations for his ability to rush.
Yeah, he seems to be able to push the pile pretty well.
And this time it's going to be again a quarterback keep. But this time the Rams ready for it. And they seal off the gap. And the Monarchs only actually get no gain on that play.
And now Coach Lester Towns will bring back out Darius Warren to man the offense as the Monarchs have a 2nd and 10 on their 25-yard line. We'll see what they go with here. 3 receivers out to the
It's
right.
like a shotgun formation still with the single back.
Green in the backfield. Warren takes
the
a
fake
snap,
handoff
looks
to Green.
right, caught by
That's David Reed.
number 5, David Reed, with the short reception before stepping out of bounds at the 21-yard line, excuse me. So that'll set up 3rd and 5 for the Monarchs. So Green still in the backfield. Warren takes a snap, hands it off to Green. Green finds a seam and
And he gets tackled
gets
there.
tackled at about the 17-yard line as he will be marked, looks to be just short of the first down. So Coach Lester Towns will bring in Gavin Goulet at quarterback.
So
Let's see if
4th
they
and
go
2,
for
Gavin
another tush
Goulet.
push here. And they
And
will as he bears
I
his way
I
forward.
think that one's going to be close.
And it'll be close. We'll see where the refs spot it here.
So Gavin Goulet here once again brought in for the 4th down and 2, the 4th and short. Here he's the quarterback of choice for these situations because of his ability to rush, to run.
We'll see if they bring the chains out here as it looks to be close. the refs convening.
Looks like they are convening, probably to discuss the spot for the ball, whether the line of gain was met or was crossed or not.
Yeah. We'll see. It looks like they're going to bring the chains out here as it's too close to call.
The Monarchs think they have the first down, but it's up to the referees on the spot.
So here they come to spot the ball. And we'll see what the call is shortly.
And it looks like they got it.
And as they adjust the chains,
I think they will get it. Yep,
will be first
they
down.
will get it.
Monarchs.
First down, Monarchs. Gavin Goulet once again with the quarterback keeper a rush for the first down. That's second in a row.
It seems like every time Goulet comes in for these fourth and shorts, both teams know what's coming. And Valley College is saying, Monarchs are saying,
Yep, we're just going to keep doing it till you can stop us.
try and stop it. As Darius Warren will come back in at quarterback.
The clock rolls, and Warren back in at quarterback with Green behind him.
Hands it
and
off to Green.
fakes the handoff to Green.
Oh,
Warren with the keeper. Warren in the end for the end zone for the touchdown. He faked out everybody.
That play absolutely fooled me as Darius Warren puts on the Jets.
So Warren faking the handoff to Green, but keeping it and running it all the way in for the touchdown.
So the quarterback committee strikes again. Darius Warren with the rushing touchdown this time to match Gavin Goulet's rushing touchdown in the first half.
So Darius Warren now with the touchdown. I think he already has multiple passing touchdowns. Now he has a rushing touchdown.
And he's got some wheels as he...
and another blocked extra point.
And
how many blocked extra points have we seen? I'm pretty sure this is the third for both teams in this game.
I believe so between the two teams. I believe that is their third blocked kick.
So special teams have been a struggle for both these teams. Obviously, we've seen the Victor Valley Rams struggle on special teams earlier with a lot of miscues on punts, and with both teams now having their extra points blocked, special teams a struggle for both teams. Josh.
Yes. So the Monarchs will kick the ball off as they lead 48-29 after that blocked extra point by the Rams. I believe it's been 3 blocked extra points between the two teams. So it's been the opposing team has been able to get in the backfield during these kicks for the extra point as the Monarchs get set to kick the ball away.
Yeah, the Monarchs look like they're in a good position. They're in a good spot here and a good position here to win this game. But as I keep saying, I think it's not over till it's over. And we've seen last game, the Monarchs had multiple score, but still it came down right to the wire, became a close game. And this one, I think, might just follow the same script.
Kick is away, fielded at the 10-yard line. Returner going right, cutting back in, and is caught.
And a nice hit there, number 35 there with the hit. That's James Bowen Skelton there with the hit on special teams.
James Bowen Skelton.
So James Bowen Skelton with the special teams play here for the Monarchs.
And the Rams will come out, have it at their 30-yard line.
Linebacker out of Grant High School, which is literally right across the street from where we are. James Bowen Skelton, freshman linebacker.
Takes a snap, looking, evades pressure, rolling out to his right, and gets out of bounds to avoid the hit, as he may have gained one there. Tier Butler coming in hot.
Tier Butler, I think, probably the best defensive player on the Monarchs. I think he's always around, always making the plays, and he's there on special teams as well, returning.
Yeah, he's been everywhere tonight as Burbine looks to pass over the middle, caught,
That was another tight window throw,
and
caught by number
Bryson Cobb able to make
Bryson
the
Cobb with the
tackle.
tackle of who was the catcher.
I'm not quite sure. Burbine looks to pass.
And that's a throw
Throws
out to the
sideline,
flat.
caught by number 7. That is Joseph
McCubbin.
McCubbin.
McCubbin with the catch.
And he's been active tonight. 2nd and 6 for the Rams.
And this time it's a high
Looking
snap.
back to pass. Over the middle.
And that one was thrown towards incomplete.
Thrown incomplete over the head of his receiver.
Not sure who the receiver was. Can't quite see the number, but incomplete.
I believe as he's walking back, that may have been. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. It's difficult to see the numbers from up here. Burbine takes a snap, looking,
Pump fakes
rolls
once.
to his left, still
Now
going
takes
on
off.
his feet,
And
and
I don't think he has enough for the
gets out
first
of
down, or
bounds
does
at
he?
about the 50-yard line. So I don't believe
Does he have
that'll
enough?
move
Does he
the
have enough for the
stakes.
first down?
No, he looks to be 2 yards short here.
Nope, it is 4th down, but I think they are. They looks like they will be going for it, and they kind of have to at this point. Down 3 scores.
Yeah, you hope to, if you're the Rams, you hope to keep the offense out here and get something going so that, or at
Yeah,
least
down
get
3 scores. You kind of have
first
to go for
down.
it.
as they look to get something going on this offensive
Looks
drive.
like they're waiting for the signal from the Victor Valley sideline there.
Now, Victor Valley still has all 3 of their timeouts left in this half. We'll see how that plays out with 10 minutes left in the game.
10:07 left here in the game. Victor Valley down
Burbine
19
takes a
points.
snap.
Under
and
pressure.
it's
He gets
blown
absolutely
up
lit up. And the
and
pass
throws
is
an
intercepted.
Intercepted by number 7, Kamani Anderson.
Kamani Anderson with the interception. And you can say it was
Relentless tonight.
Dane Rose, number 9, with the huge hit on the quarterback, said Burbine, that probably did cause the interception. That was a massive hit by number 9, Dane Rose,
Yeah,
on the quarterback.
he hurried the quarterback up there and was able to absolutely spear him as he was throwing. And Kamani Anderson making some great coverage plays tonight. That's another one there as he comes away with the interception.
Dane Rose with the hit, Kamani Anderson with the interception, and the Monarchs will now take over at their own 34.
We are in motion. Handoff to Christian Flores. Flores cuts up the middle. Still
And the
going,
ball is
falls
out.
And
And it looks like the Monarchs, fortunately, fall back on it. Darius Warren, the quarterback,
Monarchs.
fall back on it, and looks like
Christian
a couple
Flores
of players
looks to be
down from each team.
here.
There's a Victor Valley player down as well, but Christian Flores getting hurt
writhing in pain.
after fumbling that ball, which luckily Darius Warren fell back on for LA Valley, as Christian Warren looks like he's
Christian Flores
being helped off the field here. That's not a good sign at all.
gets
As
up on his own accord,
the-
but he's holding his ribs.
looks like he's kind of limping
looks
off
like.
here. The Victor Valley player is still on the ground. He's being looked at now.
And he got hit hard.
Yeah,
on
Christian
that
Flores,
carry.
he got lit up there on that play.
He's on the sideline.
Coughing the ball up. That could have been a disaster for the Monarchs. But luckily they fall back on it.
And I believe for the Rams, that's number 32 or 31. Khalil Favors, writhing in pain as the Victor Valley medical staff come check him out.
We'll take this time to thank all you listeners out there in the YouTubeverse and listening on 95.1 KVCM Monarch Radio, where the Monarchs are leading the Rams 48-29 here at Los Angeles Valley College Monarch Stadium. And the injured Rams player is up and looks like he's going to be able to walk off the field under his own volition.
Looks like it's number 37.
Number 37.
Yon Tuolili there. Yon Tuolili, the 37, the freshman running back, or it says tight end, but he was on defense for that play. So another two-way player probably. Yon Tuolili out of Temecula.
He's up as he limps off the field. And it'll still be Monarchs ball, 2nd and 10 now at the 34-yard line after Christian Flores coughed it up, but Darius Warren had the awareness to go fall on
And
that
Christian
football.
Flores is on the sideline back there. He seems to be okay. We hope he is okay. He's there on the sideline.
As they bring Green in.
Pistol
at running
formation.
back. Hand off to Green up the middle.
And he
Bowling
picks
his
up a
way
yard or a couple of
forward.
yards.
Picks up about 2 yards on the carry. So that'll set the Monarchs up for 3rd and long. Call it 3rd and 7.
So Darius Warren's still in there at quarterback. Lester Towns going with the quarterback committee and sticking with Darius Warren for these throwing downs. 3rd and 7 for the Monarchs. Shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. And motion, the snap,
It's a
handoff.
counter, a
Sweet.
fake.
Can he get to the corner? He can't. He's swallowed up for a loss of about 2. That's going to be.
There was Evan Gregorio, number 88 there, getting that little pitch off the counter on the end around. So Evan Gregorio with the loss. That will be a loss of yards, and that, it looks like, will bring a 4th down, and the Monarchs will punt.
And I believe that is number 6, Lispcomb, back to receive the ball for the Rams. As Santillana
Offense, number 91, 5-30. 4th down.
Do a game for the Monarchs. Not the first one we've seen today.
So that'll back them up 5 yards as Santillana is back to kick the ball off, or to punt it rather, excuse me.
And a muffed
it's a
punt
bad
here.
snap. Running.
And Santiana running with it, and he's going to be
he's
brought
taken
down.
at the
the 20.
21-yard line.
A disaster for the Monarchs. A muffed snap, muffed punt,
Good awareness.
and instant red zone possession here for the Victor Valley Rams.
That's good awareness by number 86, Irving Daniels, the defensive end, to tackle Santillana.
So the 3 phases of the game, offense, defense, and special teams. Special teams seems to be the one where these teams are able to make some difference. And you're right, Razine, the Rams are in business at the 25-yard line going in.
Yeah, Rams obviously down 3 scores. They need some points here desperately as the game
Takes a
winds
snap,
down.
looks middle, and it's intercepted by Tier Butler.
Tier Butler is everywhere.
The 20, outside, 40,
Tier Butler,
50,
can he go all the
cuts back
way?
in,
Still on his
40,
feet.
30,
Tier Butler.
20, and
He's going to be brought down at the end.
at the
By
15-yard
number 4.
line. But a great play by Tier
Massive.
Butler.
Jed Anderson brought him down at the end. But Tier Butler with a massive play here, coming up with the interception and returning it all the way down to almost the 10 or 15-yard line
Yeah,
of the Rams. And Tier Butler, I was saying earlier, he's everywhere. He's the Monarchs' defensive MVP, I should say. Tier Butler, he's absolutely everywhere on all levels. Seems like they're making the plays. And on this occasion, once again, Tier Butler snagging the interception and returning all the way down, giving the Monarchs now a red zone possession.
Warren back to take the snap. Hands it off. Up the middle. No one's going to catch him. Touchdown, Monarchs. That is Dalen Gray on the carry.
Dalen Gray, who's listed as a defensive back, but he runs it in as a running back for the touchdown.
14. He's in for the 14-yard score as he went virtually untouched into the end zone.
So now it's a 25-point game. Pending the extra point could be 26. So that's a 4-score game now. So a 4-score game for the Monarchs now with 7:20 left here in the game, and I think the curtain that might almost be curtains for the Victor Valley Rams. But as I say that, I've also said before that it's not over till it's over. The Monarchs have made close games out of blowouts before, including last game. So I think anything could happen.
And Ortiz kicks the extra point through, making the score 55-29 in favor of the Los Angeles Valley College Monarchs.
So another big opportunity here for the special teams to step up. I wonder which way it's going to go. The Rams, as you said, Razine, down 4 possessions, 55-29 here. 7 minutes and 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We'll see how they do. Thank you for listening on 95.1 KVCM and watching in the YouTubeverse, wherever you are. I think I saw somebody was watching from Maryland. We thank you for tuning in and staying up late with us here on this Saturday night here at LA Valley College Monarch Stadium.
95 people currently watching us here on YouTube, so thank you to all the viewers.
We hope you're enjoying this broadcast of the Monarch football against the Victor Valley Rams as we get set to kick it off.
So with the Monarchs being up big here in this game, I wonder if Lester Towns will opt for another quarterback change the next time they have possession.
Squib kick.
And it's a squib. Interesting.
And into the hands. And the receiver will just go down at the 30-yard line.
You can't blame him for going down to the ground like that, just given the play of the special teams units today. However, I must admit, he probably won't see a ball like that again, and maybe he would have liked to take the opportunity to give it a go up the field. What do you think?
Yeah, at this stage in the game, you might be right.
I mean, they've had unfortunate luck on the special team side of the ball, the special teams phase of the ball. But this late in the game, I mean, you're down 26 points. I think you should go for it.
Offsides on a kick, Interesting. I've never seen that before.
So that
Offside on a
penalty-
kick. I've never seen that before.
Me either, but that penalty will set the Rams up at the 36-yard line. Quarterback drops back, looking over the middle, caught.
And it's caught.
and
Well, that was a tight
immediately
window again.
stopped.
Throw.
Great catch by
Don Henry there with the
before
catch. And a tight window there.
Bryson Cobb able to bring him down immediately, but not before they flip the field.
Yes, Bourbon again throws, and that one is dropped. Incomplete.
Bounces
was
off
low.
the ground.
That was very low, thrown very low there by Bourbon.
He was looking for number 2, Jalen Bruce. I believe. So that'll set up 2nd and 10 for the Rams.
And this time, brought
Pass
back.
again, and he runs it with his legs and uses his legs to get all the way to the 37-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.
So number 18 is actually now the quarterback for Victor Valley Rams. That's Hayden Singson.
His last name Simpson?
Hayden Hinojus or Singson or something. As he looks to throw.
Screenplay out in the flat, and
he picks up the first down.
Picks up the first down and smartly runs.
So
out of
Hayden
bounds,
Singson,
clock.
a quarterback out of Upland, California, freshman, now in the game for the Victor Valley Rams.
It looked like he wanted to throw it downfield there, but great coverage by the Monarchs as he elects to throw it to the flat.
So here's
Here he goes
Singson.
again,
He throws,
downfield,
and it's caught
by
Don
Henry.
Henry. Looks like the Monarchs were kind of playing soft zone there, soft zone coverage.
Yeah,
They weren't really playing press man there, as Don Henry caught it with plenty of cushion.
seems like the Monarchs are playing prevent defense at this point in the game.
And it makes sense to obviously up 4 scores.
And
that was caught by Henry, and he's
Still
tackled
still going,
on his feet,
wrestled,
trying to have the pile pushed.
and
But I think he's inside.
down
He's
at
brought down inside the 5.
I think
So
they'll
the
come-
so the Rams here on the doorstep of another touchdown. Could they shorten the game? Could they make the game closer?
Yeah, I think they could be able to make the game closer. I think the Monarchs are playing prevent defense here, but we'll see what happens. First and goal.
And here Singson
Looks like the
throws,
middle,
and it's incomplete.
Great coverage.
Some great coverage there at the back end. That was
by
Kamani Anderson.
Anderson. Again, he's been very active on the defensive end today,
Yeah, just
breaking up a lot of
Kamani
passes.
Anderson, very active on defense, just like Tier Butler for the Monarchs. And here's the next play. Here Singson throws, hits a hit as he throws.
And it's incomplete.
That was Bongaldo with the hit. Leonard Bongaldo there with the hit. He was hurried, and now it's a 3rd and 3.
He was hurried by Jokrian Dunning, setting up 3rd and 3 for the Rams.
3rd and goal, basically.
3rd and goal from
Here's
the 3.
Singson.
Excuse me. And he is swallowed
And
at the
brought down.
backfield by
That is going to be number 93.
that is Malachi Irvin with the sack.
Malik Irvin there with the defensive lineman with the huge play on 3rd down. And if you're the Rams, I think you have to go for it, really. You can't settle for a field goal at this point. You have to go for the touchdown. Field goals really, really, really don't help you at this stage. As we see the Monarchs still celebrating after that play. Even though it's only it was 3rd down. And they'll probably have to go for the 4th down touchdown anyway.
So the Monarchs up 26 here with the Rams going in from the 4-yard line, 3-yard line on the 4th down. This could be the ball game here. If they don't score a touchdown here, I think we can effectively call this one. But,
Yep. If they can score a touchdown, I think that probably is curtains here for this game with just over 5 here, 5 left here in the game. Coming down here. 9:04 currently here in Valley Glen, California.
So the Rams will bring the offense back out for this 4th and goal from the 7-yard line, hoping to score here, as it would really help, as they are down 4 scores in this game here. Quarterback takes a snap, looking left, and it is broken
Lots
up.
of contact there. I'm not sure why there wasn't a flag.
There was lots of contact, but it was broken up by
I don't think we've seen
number 26.
I don't think we've even
Dalen
seen one
Gray.
pass interference play.
We've not, no. Dalen Gray with great coverage there to break that pass up, not making the receiver's life easy on the offensive end. So the Monarchs will take over on downs as quarterback Darius Warren comes in to man the Monarchs offense.
So do you expect to see a lot of runs from the Monarchs now to keep the clock running?
I do,
Well, that's
yeah.
what should happen, obviously, with the clock being on the Monarch side.
And just as you say that, Albert, they hand it off to number 22, Amonte Green, who will get no gain on the play, but the clock continues to run, as it seems like with this sizable lead, the Monarchs will be content to just run the clock out.
Ball security has to be a priority here for the Monarchs here late in the game.
They absolutely do need some first downs if they want to run this clock out.
It is a 2nd and 12 here.
Warren
And a run
hands it up down the
here.
middle. And number 26, Dalen Green, runs hard for a gain of about 6 yards.
Timeout. Victor Valley.
So Victor Valley here calls their first timeout.
Do you think it was
Oh, their
just
second timeout.
to
What-
stop the clock here in this situation? I mean, there's 4
That or
minutes.
could be something that they probably weren't lined up properly or something that the Victor Valley head coach probably couldn't see.
Yeah, it definitely serves a few purposes to call a timeout right here. Victor Valley absolutely cannot let a first down happen here. They cannot let the Monarchs get a first down. They've got to stop the Monarchs if they have any hope at all to keep any chance of winning alive. 4:10 left in the fourth quarter. You're down 26, 55-29. The Monarchs lead the Rams. But you got to hand it to the Rams. They're not giving up. They're still playing very hard. They're coming after the ball. And the Monarchs are back out on the field, lining up here. Looks like Dalen Warren will be in the shotgun as always. Trips to the left, moving left to right on your YouTube streamcast. And
Darius
snap.
Warren takes a snap, hands it off, and
They're all the way down. Although I think with forward progress, they'll probably have it at the.
so good effort by the Rams here to stop the Monarchs on 3rd down. Albert?
it will be 4th down now, and the clock does keep running. So the Rams, they do themselves a favor by holding, but they cannot stop the clock without calling their last timeout. So it may just be that there's not enough time on the clock to.
And I guess there's no 10-second runoff here in college. And another timeout now is going to be called.
by the Monarchs.
Timeout. Valley Valley.
So all sorts of communication stuff happening. I'm not sure what, but with 3:19 here left, I mean,
Lester Towns has to feel good about the effort he got out of his team. He definitely used the quarterback committee to his advantage, but the receivers, the running backs, and the defense all showed up for the Monarchs tonight. They really did put together a good game. 55-29. The Monarchs lead the Rams here in the fourth quarter. 3:19 to go.
That's right, Albert. It was a good all-around effort by the Monarch squad to get the win. They put up the most points they've put up this season so far with 55, and that does not happen without both the offense and the defense firing
Yeah.
on all pistons.
Although offensively, I think they did give up some big plays, but I think they prevented enough of them to where it didn't really matter.
So the Monarchs will punt here with 3 minutes and
Punt
19
from the end zone.
seconds left. Kicks away from the back of the end zone, and it'll squib, and it is fielded at the
Return.
44, cut back inside,
Lipscomb with the
goes to the
return.
outside, and cuts
That
back
flag is out. I think there
Gets
probably was.
tackled as there's a flag on the play.
I believe it was Lipscomb there with the return.
We got a Monarch down. That is number 42, Kendrick Davis, who's down on the field as the Monarch medical staff will tend to him.
So the Monarchs looking to just get off the field now without any more damage to their team. 3:05 left in this game, and the Monarchs effectively putting this away, 55-29 over the Rams here.
Yeah, I think it's simply a run the clock out situation here, just going through the motions. The game is, for all intents and purposes, it is over. 55-29 with 3:05 left. But yeah, dominant win for the Monarchs, as we've been saying. The Monarchs kind of dominate on probably basically all phases of the game, even though they still made some errors. I think all around a dominant effort by the Monarchs, of course, facing a team that is 0-2. And I figured it probably wouldn't be much of a challenge, but then at the same time, you do have to show up on game day and
They did
take care of
exactly
business,
that
and I think
tonight.
that's exactly what they did. And
With a 36-point lead, you wonder, to preserve the health of his players, will Coach Lester Towns
Yeah.
elect to put his second-string players in to kind of give the starters a rest, or will he continue to bring out his starters to
Yep.
finish the game out?
And that's what I wonder as well. Possibly, maybe bring some second stringers out. I was wondering if they put in either Amias Hart or Dylan Avila into the game at quarterback. Maybe they will if they get the ball back. But yeah, great performance from both the quarterbacks who played today. Gavin Gillette, as well as, of course, the starter of the game, Darius Warren. Obviously, Darius Warren with multiple touchdowns. I think he was great. No interceptions, no turnovers here for the Monarchs. I think that was a great sign. I think special teams were probably the one area where I think there could be a little bit of concern, but I think there are some things that they need to clean up. But yeah, I guess the Monarchs will go up 2-1 here on the season. And next week they are on the road and they go to Santa Ana. And hopefully the Monarchs can continue on with this run of great football here, the stretch of great football that they've been playing.
And as you say that, a good sign for Monarchs fans is number 42, Kendrick Davis, is up and
He's still
walking
limping
off the field.
Yeah, still he's limping, so
Not the best sign if you're a Monarchs fan, but
better than, of course,
good to
at the
see
fact that
him.
he's still walking off on his own, under his own
Power.
power is a good sign.
Yeah. So this will set up a 1st and 10 for the Rams from the 45-yard line, as they hope to get one more score to make the game, the final score of the game, a little bit more respectable, as this game has been a blowout. Quarterback takes the snap, looking, Pass over
It's
the middle
incomplete.
is incomplete. Couldn't tell if that was intended for, I believe it was intended for number 10, Jalen Gillette, the sophomore out of Oak Hill High School. So
So
brings
Hayden
up second
Hinojos
and
there with the pass, and
back
here
to
he
pass.
is again.
Caught, found his
Throws.
receiver, and gets out of bounds short of the first down. So that'll bring up third down for the Rams.
I believe that was Gillette again with the catch.
Gillette. Oh,
Or Gillette, I'm not
Gillette.
sure. Gillette.
Yes, I believe it was on the out route there. The Monarchs pressing on defense. Fake the press. Quarterback looking
Goes deep and
and it is
broken
up. Great effort
excellent
by
coverage there. Excellent play by number
16, Malachi Simpson, breaking
Simpson.
up the pass there.
Yeah, Simpson playing his technique perfectly there, trailing his defender all the way through, step for step.
4th and 2 here for the Rams as they look to pass. Oh, caught over the middle for the first down. Still going, still on his feet, and brought down at the 22-yard line. That is going to be number 16, Brandon Solatia on the catch. Rams look to go quickly here. Caught over the middle again.
That's 11 there with the
That's
catch,
number
and he's
11
finally
still on
brought
his
down.
feet. Christian
Macias with the catch. Macias with the catch. He's brought down.
Caught it over the middle and tried to give extra effort to reach the end zone, but to no avail as the Monarchs tackle him short of the end zone. And I believe the refs will place the ball on the 3-yard line. So the Rams deep in Monarch territory looking for a score late in this game. Maybe to get something to build off of going into next week for them.
Yeah, next week they do face West LA College on the road. And in 2 weeks they'll be back here at home to take on Santa Ana. So we'll be here to bring you that game.
So the Rams back out on the field for a 1st and goal from the 3-yard line here.
And
He
here's the
knows.
throw and
Passes
broken up.
to the outside.
I thought that was probably
broken.
a pass interference, but not called.
Broken up by number 28, Noah Frankel. Great coverage there. As they line up for 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line. Quarterback looking to pass, gets blown up as he throws, and it's caught
It's
over the
caught.
middle by number 11.
Macias there with the
Christian
touchdown catch.
Macias in for the score.
So it'll only basically there for the stats because I don't think it will change the outcome of the game. Still a 3-score game.
Yeah, this late in the game, it's too little, too late at this point for the Rams, but this score should give them something to feel good about going into their next game.
And it looks like they'll go for the 2-point conversion here as Hinojos throws.
That's right, and it
it's
is
picked off.
picked off or incomplete as the defensive
I
back
think it was picked off.
squeeze it. That is Malik Simpson on the coverage to break that pass up.
So what do you think, guys? Are we going to see a onside kick attempt here?
Yeah, I
from
think
the
at
Rams?
this stage, yeah, I think the Rams will have to probably just throw everything they have at the wall and see if anything sticks at all. I would do that.
I wouldn't be surprised if it went either way. I mean, you're down 20 points with just under 2 minutes left. So if they are still looking to possibly go out and win this game, they may elect for a onside kick. But given the score and the amount of time left, I highly doubt it. No, it looks like they are going to go for the onside kick here. Excuse me. They line up and they will squib it back inside the 25.
And
And
that could have
Malachi
been
Simpson kicks it out of bounds.
could have
That
been
could have been
dangerous there.
disastrous there.
They had a chance at that. They
And
really
a flag
did.
comes out at the end there too.
The ball ended up going out of bounds, but that was an
Yeah,
interesting
that could have been
technique.
because the ball was literally rolling right there along the sideline. It wasn't quite out of bounds.
Well, we want to thank all the fans for listening on 95.1 KVCM and watching us in the YouTube verse. And then we also want to thank all the fans for sticking around. It looks like everybody in the stands is still here, even though we are in a little bit of a blowout.
And it is a Hall of Fame night here at Valley College. So obviously lots of great personalities here involved with LAVC Athletics present today.
Yeah, I spoke to head coach Lester Towns about the Hall of Fame game earlier today, and he said, it's great to have former athletes that have played at LAVC out here and watch football, watch the way we play. And he said it felt good to have former alumni come watch the game. So I'm sure the alumni are pleased with the way this game has gone for the Monarchs.
Yes. Yeah, a dominating win from start to finish for the Monarchs. I think they'll probably
They will set up in victory formation.
they'll be pretty pleased with their efforts so far, and I think they needed a game like this to kind of establish kind of their dominance here in the season. As they go up 2-1 here on the season after week 3,
And Coach Lester Towns will bring in Dylan Avila to close this game out. Looks like they will just take a knee. The Victor Valley Rams have a timeout left to give.
but I think it's fruitless really calling timeout at this stage in the game. The results already decided this game is over and done with. But yeah, Victor Valley, I think they need to figure some stuff out because they're now 0-3 on the season after this game. After the clock hits zeros, they'll be 0-3, and I think they're in a bad spot. I think if you're Valley though, it's not a bad spot to be in. You now go up 2-1. Obviously, you'd hope they'd be 3-0, but obviously after losing in week 1 at Chaffee, I think 2 back-to-back wins, and I think they're back in the win column.
Both of which were at home. When I spoke to Coach Lester Towns after the loss to Chaffee in Rancho Cucamonga, I asked him what the mentality was going into the next games, and he said, win at home, simple as that. And they've done that here tonight. As the clock will wind down, your final score will end up being Monarchs 55, Rams 35, a decisive win for your Los Angeles Valley College Monarchs.
Decisive win, that's how I would describe it, as a 55-35 win here. Next week, the Monarchs are on the road taking on West LA College. And then the following week, they're back here taking on Santa Ana. So we'll be here to bring you that game, me, Josh, and Albert. But from the three of us today, thank you for joining us. Thank you for hanging out with us here this evening for this LA Valley College football game. We hope you enjoyed. We hope you had some fun. We certainly appreciate you taking the time to spend it with us here at Monarch Stadium here in Valley Glen. We hope you again join us for the next game in 2 weeks at Santa Ana. Till then, hopefully everyone stay well, stay safe, and we hope to see you all soon. Thank you.
Radio.
Yeah, my granddaughter came over here. Didn't make that one interesting. That was great. Great job. Right home, St. Monarch fans. Good stuff, Mark. All right, Bobby, what's the announcement, man? Yes, sir, man. Another great job. Thank you, man. You guys too. Great job. Great day. I told you we were going to break out. Yep, told you. That was great. Yes, sir. All right, I'll see you, man. Yeah, you're stuck with me the whole year. I'm sorry if I frustrated you. Huh? That's brutal because of the way your uniforms in the office, you get double, you know, if they look at your uniforms or if they didn't run, that's really a both the same. It would have been a lot easier. Panama, right when you get into town, but way out there, way out all the way to Buena Vista. Yeah. I live in the far northwest, the southwest corner of town. Yeah. Southwest corner of town. A little more, but not much. Yeah.
All right, we want to say thank you to everybody, all the families, everybody that came out. I hear appreciate the support. I'm Black Mama the DJ. Thank you guys, love you guys. Keep coming, keep supporting. We got something great going on here. They only one street, but I'm here.